Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light on this beautiful Sunday. I hope everybody is doing well on today. I won't be before you long. Just giving the message that the realms have given to me. I praise all of you on today, Grand Rising Kings and Queens. I hope you all woke up feeling good on today, Grand Risings, Kings and Queens. If you stumbled across this message today, this message was meant just for you. I'm going to give you guys just a few more minutes to come in. Grand Risings, come on in. Grand Risings. The frequency that we are vibrating on today is 432 hertz. I'm dealing with the heart chakra on today. So if you came across this message, it's no coincidence. It is time for you to heal some aspect of your heart. The heart is what I woke up with and Spirit told me to deal with on today. So the heart chakra is meant just for you. You could possibly YouTube some heart chakra meditations. Simply place your hands over your heart. Get into a quiet, sacred space. Close your eyes. And just dive into what the heart is telling you at this time. Listen to what needs to be healed. Shadow work is another major thing that we must deal with at this time. Shadow work, let's go over it. A lot of people doesn't know what does shadow work mean. A lot of times we go through things in life and we don't properly heal from it. We brush it under the rug. We try to push it to the side. And at some point in your life, you'll have a tower moment, or you'll have a moment in your life where you can't help but to think about the things that you're not healing from. And then you must go deep within inside, find the root of that problem and heal from it. And that is the purpose of your heart chakra. So today, people need major healing with their heart chakra. And that is one of the 7 spirits that God has blessed you with on today. Come on in, come on in. I'm going to give y'all just a few more minutes before I start with my message. I got a few downloads this morning, so I just want to give it to you. May this message resonate with you. May it send you healing, peace, love, and light. To the people that's coming in, come on in, come on in. Grand Risings, Kings and Queens. Grand Risings, come on in. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes to come on in. I see y'all starting to come in. Come on in. If you find yourself on this message, it is something about the heart that needs to be healed at this time. Grand Risings to all of my queens and kings. I'm feeling your energy as you come on in. Come on in, tap in, tap in. Please like and share this video on today. At this time, press the like button and share it. A lot of times when we get a blessing, we don't share that with others. Somebody might be needing to hear this message, so please share this video. Come on in. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes before I get started. Grand Risings, Queen, I love you, Miss Claire. Come on in, come on in. Please like and share this video. I won't be before you long. Come on in. Tap into the energies that the heavens have blessed me with on today. I'm going to do a reading today too, but I have a message that's very important for somebody. So come on in. I'll give y'all a few more minutes. Hope everybody enjoys this day. Come on in, come on in. I will be working with 3 decks on today. I'm going to do a reading just like I always do. I have some very new oracle cards. This set I like to show people because I have tarot readers on here as well. Ancestor Spirit, Jade Sky. This is the new deck that I just got. I love it already. Been working with it. Come on in, come on in. The first message that I have up, Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers. This message is for men that I have on today. Please share this video. If you are a woman watching this, go get your husband and sit him down to listen to this message. It's very important that my men hear what I have to say on today. Come on in. Come on in, come on in. I love each of you. To my women, this message is for you. To my women that have issues balancing their feminine energy and masculine energy, this message is for you. May this message touch your heart and send you vibrations of healing. Now you may say, what do you mean by feminine and masculine energy? Every person has yin and yang energy. Feminine, masculine. In this world or economy that we live in, we have been struggling to balance feminine and masculine energies as men and women. Women have taken on the role. I'm going to tell you the curse that's been placed on this earth. Women have been taking the role of masculine energy, and men have taken on the role of feminine energy. And when I say that, what I'm saying is you have more women that are stronger than the average man in society today. You have women that are strong, independent women, but they don't know how to be a woman. I struggle with that myself. And a lot of people who will never come to you and be honest about that. But here I am today speaking in truth for all of my women. And it's okay. It's nothing wrong with being like that to all of my sisters. But one thing we must understand, there has to be a balance of energy. So, ladies, take a step back. Nurture that man. Show him how to balance that masculine energy. A lot of times as women, we have a guard up, a wall up, and we're so defensive. We'll block every blessing and love that ever comes into our life. And then you sit back and you think it's you, and it's not you. Or you sit back and think, why can't I find love? Or why can't I find this? Balance that feminine and masculine energy. Never let your masculine energy take over the feminine energy. If you understand what I'm saying. If you don't, there's availability in my inbox. I can show you. To all of my men, stand strong. Stand strong. I know it's a lot of men out there that are confused about things. You don't know how to be a man anymore. But I encourage you, to my strong men, stand strong. Release that generational curse that your father has put on you. Yes, ladies, we must understand before we deal with a man, or before we think, oh, he's nothing, he ain't got this, he ain't got that, he don't know how to love a woman, I'm done with dating, I can't deal with this. First, you have to dig deep inside yourself. Women, you hold the power of life and death. Understand that statement. That's a very powerful statement. You control what you have. If you can't control the bond or the force with the man, you got to stop and look at yourself. To my men, it's time now to come out of that little boy and grow up into that man. To my men, let go of the pain that your father didn't give you. Spirit says something about fathers and men. Let go of that pain. What we see, well, as I can say, in the Moorish American community, we deal with men who didn't have a father in their life. And I see, and I'm going to be honest, probably about 75% of men that I see were raised by a strong black woman. The man was not in the household. So now what you see is grown men, but really they're little boys in grown men bodies. They don't know how to maneuver in life. They don't know how to be strong in life. A lot of men that we see, they were nurtured by their mothers. So I've recently paid attention to men, and I've noticed that men search out for a nurturing spirit, and they'll do anything to get that nurturing spirit. Sometimes you might see a man cheating with 5, 6, 7 women. That's his nurturing spirit. That's what he chooses to do. But ladies, when you deal with this, don't push that man away. Sit down. Understand where the pain is coming from. Maybe somebody's dealing in a situation where you're dealing with the man, but you know he's cheating. If this message is for you, stand strong. But first, you must look at self. To my men, one day you must realize all the cheating, all the lies, childish ways that you're doing, you got to give it up. All of my men that's listening to this, please look at yourself. Are you a little boy or are you a grown man? Every man that is watching this video, I encourage you to go in the bathroom and look at yourself. Every woman that's watching this, I encourage you to go look at yourself in the mirror. Who am I? What am I? What pain am I holding on to that I can't let go of? I see grown men with me working in a barbershop. One of the hardest jobs I think a woman can ever go through. But it's one of the most powerful positions. For me, working in a barbershop is very powerful because I work with so many different personalities of a man. And it teaches me how to look for love in the proper ways. If any of my barbers is watching this, no offense, but I look at men every day and I can see the hurt and the pain as a healer. And what I see is broken men that have been hurt because of absent roles of a parent. Me, myself, I was raised by my mother, strong, single black woman. My father was not in the household. And I've watched my mother have such a strong warrior spirit. But what I've also noticed is throughout life, that pain that was built up, she released her feminine energy and took on masculine energy. And that's the same thing that I've done. And in life, you must go back and understand what is the root of the problem. So to my men, once again, happy Father's Day. To all of the men that have children that can't see their children, get up, take the responsibility, and be a man. 75% of men that I see are not men. They've taken on feminine energy. Why? Because they were raised in a home of a single mother without their father. So that's why, and women, before you say, oh, he's gay, oh, he must be down low, he's not. All he knows is feminine energy. So before you look at somebody and you judge them, try to take a step back and look within the eye. A lot of us only go by or judge things that we can see, but we don't understand the spiritual realm, the things that we can't see. Give your man a hug. Talk to him. Don't be so frustrated just to push away. And men, it's time to grow up. Take it from a sister that loves men, strong black men. It's time to grow up. It's time to wake up. We need you. It's time to put on your military boots. Women is tired. And men, you're putting on a bad image as a black man in America. To all of my men, it's time to wake up. Understand that there is a purpose greater than you. I don't get it. But happy Father's Day to all of the men. To all of the strong black men, I encourage you to start uplifting humanity. That is our purpose on this earth, people. To uplift the fallen humanity. To all of my strong black men, get out in your community. Work with your other men. Uplift people. Give people strength where there is no strength. To all of my black men, it's time to break that curse that's been placed over your life. Step into your masculine energy. Uplift other kings. It's sad the world that I see that we live in. We can't even come together, unified. Black men, start reaching out to these young men that's out here in gangs. Get out in the community. We should be protecting our own communities. Did we forget what used to happen back in the day? Men, this is a perilous time for you to understand that we need you, kings. True black kings, not these little boys. Happy Father's Day to all of the fallen soldiers, the deceased. If you have, I hear somebody's tapping in and they just lost their father or their father's gone. All of the deceased. I send peace, love, and light and healing to all of the ancestors that have passed. See, my connection in the spiritual realm is very strong. So as I'm healing men and women, I'm also healing the fathers that have passed, that wish they could have said this to their own children. So to all of the ancestors that have passed along, the men, I send you healing in the heavens at this time. Men, we need you. I look at one of the biggest situations that I see is grown men that have children that will abandon certain children, get married, fall in love with their partner's children, but abandon their own children. Why? Let's stop that. There's a father that's watching this and they've abandoned their children. Reach out to your children. Abandonment is a strong pain that just builds anxiety and depression for people. Don't do that. And another thing that I see in the black men, or just men, period. We don't deal with our emotions. As women, we don't ask you to be emotional creatures, but understand that everybody has emotions. Men, you can't just treat people any kind of way or deal with us as queens. You're supposed to protect us. We're supposed to nurture your soul. But yet you leave us in the dark. Men, it's time to wake up. I can say probably for about 99.9% of women, they're waiting for men to step up and be the man that they need to be. A lot of women is not going to tell you this, and they're holding on, but they really want to let go of you. It's time to step up and be men. But women, and I know a lot of ladies is not going to like what I'm about to say, women, you are the cause of fallen men. Women have the power of control over a man. And we have used and abused it for so long. And then we wonder why we get lied to, or people wonder why they get cheated on, or people wonder why men do them any kind of way. Think back to when you was playing mind games with these men. Karma's real. You never know how it's going to affect you. And some of you women are dealing with men that are taking on karma of their parents. It's not them. They don't know how to maneuver in life. If you are a man, you were raised by your mother, I salute you. Stay strong. It's gonna be all right. It's okay. Men that were raised by a mother, even though this is Father's Day, reach out to your mother or reach out to the person that raised you. Give them thanks. But women, we are dealing with men that have so many battle wounds on them, they're afraid to even come out and say it. You're dealing with a generation of men that are confused. It's hard being a black man in America today. So many men right now, and Healing with Queen is open, so all of my men, reach out to my inbox. I'll help you light your way. But as a black man in America, it's hard to even wake up, go out your door and survive. Anxiety, depression, dealing with this, dealing with that, not having a father, not being able to see their kids, going outside, worrying if the police is going to kill you. It's a lot that our black men are facing right now. Pray for them, nurture them, sit them down, ladies, and talk to them. A lot of us have the power of control, but we've abused it. So now we end up with the short end of the stick. Nurture your men, ladies. Don't nag them. Don't beg them for money. Do this, do that. Show your self-love. And men that are in relationships and you know you don't want to be in them, when you're dealing with turmoil in your marriage, separate yourself. Men or women. It's time to separate yourself. Realize what you're doing wrong. Realize what you need to be healed from. Love yourself first. That's what we all are dealing with. We don't know how to love ourselves. So we feel we got to have somebody right there. And we'll drag that person along with us forever. And we'll deal with the bullshit, but we won't deal with ourselves. Men and women, I encourage you, it's time. Deal with yourself. You can't love somebody if you don't love yourself. Never forget that. So today I send healing vibrations to all of my men and all of my women and single mothers that raised black men by themselves. I salute you as well. But mothers, it's time now to give your sons the healing that they need. We go to the root of the problem and heal it. Relay that solid foundation of life. I encourage you to do it. It's time. To my men, it's okay to not know how to maneuver in life. But it's time to take all of that pain that you men have endured, and it's time to turn it into strength. It's time now to step up, put on your military boots, men, and lead the way as the protectors that you're supposed to be. Black men in America, I'm not proud of what I've been seeing. You want to be in gangs. You want to do this. You want to stunt for your little homies, but yet they'll do you wrong. Separate yourself and be the man that you need to be. It's very embarrassing, black men in America, what I'm seeing. Black or white, whichever way that you choose to look at it, I'm very embarrassed. So today, fathers, black men, get up and be a father. Because see, what you don't understand, all men, please like and share this video. All of my fathers on today That's confirmation. I just had heard a bell. That's confirmation from God, what I'm about to say. All of my men, you better put on your bootstraps and tighten up. Because see, what you don't understand is how karma works. So black men, what you're dealing with right now, the state of confusion, not knowing how to be a man, you're dealing with the curses of your father who wasn't there for you. So you got to understand it's time to break that generational curse and be a man. Be the father that your father never was. All that pain that your father has caused upon you, take that pain and turn it into healing to uplift humanity. All of my black men, it's time. I'm very embarrassed. And ladies, you wonder why you can't find a good man. Ladies, you wonder why must I go through this? Or men, you wonder why can't she understand me? Why can't she do this? Men, it's time to deal with your emotions. Even if it is a woman that you have to reach out to, reach out. But men, you can't keep living in the closet. It's time to be a man. Come out, be a man. Because us black queens, we need you. I hate to see children that have to go without their fathers. I hate to see women that put their all, that'll choose life over death because of a man. Ladies, stop. So women and men, I encourage you today, dealing with the heart chakra, go deep within your heart. Understand what pain it is that has caused you to get this far. A lot of men, what I'm seeing, you have tunnel vision. You see what you want to see, but you're not looking at what's really going on in the world right now. And it's time just to let it go. Let the pain go. I'm hearing somebody has a father that has died, or a father that can't see what's going on. And it hurts you. Men, let that pain go. You can't hold yourself to karmic ties from what happened. You can't hold on to the pain that a person has caused you and allow it to not be who you need to be. Be the strong man that God has called you to be. And to my men on today, on Father's Day, I encourage you to forgive. Never forget, but forgive. To the man who hurt you. If your father is still living and it's things that you wish you could say it on today. Because you never know how your father or the person that raised you truly feels. Sometimes as a man, what I see, we find things to do to hide the pain of what's really going on. This is why you see hustlers or drug dealers. They go out and they'll deal in the streets to get love from the streets because they can't even get it in their own home. So to my women, if your man never wants to be home, if he's always leaving you, take a look at yourself first, because there's some reason why he can't communicate to you. Ladies, if you don't have an open this is what I'm hearing Spirit say, somebody doesn't have an open communication with their loved one. Ladies, if you don't have an open communication with your husband or your partner, it's you. And men, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, because a woman is put on this earth to nurture your soul, and will go high and above just for you. We'll go through hell just for you, but you can't even see it because you're holding on to that pain and you're hiding behind the mask of your father, your grandfather, your uncle, whatever it may be. So men, please like and share this video for the next brother to see. Light the way in the street. Before you be gang, understand Your gang is really your family. Protecting your family. I don't understand. I see men will get up, will hang out with a bunch of group of just broken souls, broken spirits. You'll get up and you'll be around a man, and really what you're doing, you're trying to learn how to be a man around other boys. Men, it's time to put on your military boots, strap up, and be a man. I don't know what more it's gonna take. I don't know, but you'll be in a gang, but you won't even help your own community. To all of my fathers out there today, even if your father's not living, or even if you're not around your father, spend time with your children. Nurture their souls, men, on the day. Go out into the community. Spend times with the true OGs, the old spirits, the old heads. Get that wisdom. But today, it stops. Today is the day that I send healing to all of my men and all of my women that are overbeared with their masculine energy. Every day I struggle to keep my energy balanced. Trying to go back to feminine energy, because sometimes my masculine energy, it'll come out. But I was raised by a strong black man. So I have to balance that energy. And I'm being honest because most people won't be honest with you. Today I got my brother, rest in peace, Hood. I woke up, I had a vision of Hood today, so I know he's here somewhere in this room with me, helping me give this message to all of the brothers. But rest in peace, Hood. Happy Father's Day to my brother. Men, I also encourage you today, if your mother is still living, go sit with your mother. Apologize to your mother. You don't know what that woman has endured raising you. And to the mothers, let me speak to you, all of the mothers that's watching this, and you have raised a man, but you raised him wrong or lied to him, and you've caused this man to carry this pain, release that pain from that man. Mothers who feel like their son is their husband, yeah, because I see it. Some of you women are sick out here. You treat your son as if he's your husband, and you keep him away from a woman that truly loves him. Release your son from that bondage. And see, these are the women that their husbands left them, or their partner, whatever. So they have been hurt for so many years by that pain of being abandoned by their partner, that they'll take that pain and put it on their child. And they'll try to manipulate the minds of their sons to where the son can't even love the woman that they're trying to love. So women, I encourage you today, understand you're the reason behind all this toxicity behind a man. And that's a deep message. If you have to leave, press in. If you have to go, goodbye. But women, I have to be real. You're the reason behind the toxicity of a man. To my women that are raising boys, show them the right way that a man should be raised. Do not let your feminine energy take over and raise that boy to where when he gets old, he's confused. And this is where we have, I'm not even, homosexuality. This is where that comes in. Because a woman took all of the pain from an absent parent, raised her son emotionally. She's never dealt with the pain from that man leaving. So everything has been emotional. So then when the boy gets older, he battles sexuality. Women, you are the cause of toxicity. And it's not to hurt your feelings, it's to let you know you are the cause. Because then I see so many men and I stop and I say, well, why do they act like that? Or, what's going on? Is it me? Is you gay? You know, what's going on? I ain't like to say gay, excuse me, homosexuality. What's going on? Then I meet the parents. Because me, if I go with you, I got to meet your mom and your daddy. I want to see what's going on. And then when I meet the parents, 95% of the few people that I've talked to in my life were raised by a single black woman. No man in the household. So I've dealt with the back end because I was dealing with a man that didn't even know how to be his man, his own self. And that's deep. So you don't have to like what I say on today. You don't. But it's the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So men, it's okay. I understand where you come from as being a black man in America. But today, break that curse. Step up and be the man that you need to be. Be the father that you need to be. Be the brother that you need to be. I see men every day. You got a brother, your own flesh and blood, and you will forget and abandon your brother to go be brothers to your gang in the streets. Release the devil on today, my black brothers. Let the devil go. The devil got you. Let him go. When you hold on to pain, anxiety, and depression, and you deal with all of this, those are manifestations of the devil. Fear. And that's what our black men are living in today. Fear. Let it go. Deal with yourself. Redefine love your way. Don't listen to what mama and daddy, auntie and uncle, don't listen to their visions of love. Redefine it for yourself. Because see, what we're dealing with now, a generation of children, and it's in the Bible. Daughters will turn against their mothers. Sons will turn against their fathers. It's in the Bible. My daughter's 7. She's not slow. She's very smart. As a single black mother, we're raising baby geniuses right now. I think this is called the Alpha generation. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're in the Alpha generation. But black men, your own children is going to be the cause of your death. Mark my words. So black men, you better get it together. Because see, the children, what I'm seeing now in the children, they're seeing and they're recording everything. And they're not forgetting. Those tears that you black men have caused to these single mothers, leaving them for another woman to deal with bigger bullshit, your children is remembering everything. Your children is wiping the tears from their mother's eyes that you have caused. Black men, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Y'all say y'all real and y'all OGs and y'all gangsters. Y'all ain't nothing but little boys. And I'm keeping it real with you on Father's Day. Because see, ain't nobody gonna do this today. But men, this is your karma within the next 7 years. Your children is gonna remember the pain that you caused their mother. And when they raise up against you, you ain't gonna know what to do. All you fathers that's carrying guns and that's your way of protect them. You taking them guns in the house and you got guns around your children, them same guns that you having around your children, when your sons get of age, you're gonna die by that same gun. You live by the gun, you're gonna die by it. I don't care about no gun. I don't need no gun. I am my own protection. Because I got God. And when you brothers understand that key, you got to have a gun, you got to have a knife, you got to have all this. That's works of the enemy. As a black man, you don't even need none of that. If you got to have a gun on you, you ain't no real man, you a buster. You going to die by that gun. So you better be careful how you treating your kids, fathers. Because when they get of age, this generation that we dealing with, it's going to be pointed right back at you. Again, this is confirmation of my spirit. I'm going to say that again. To these black men bringing guns in your house and doing this and doing that and living by the gun and wanting to carry it like you so gangster. One day your child going to take that same gun and point it at you. Because what we living in is a generation of women that are so broken. All they got is their strength and their children. Their children are their strength. That's why we don't care about you being in and out. If you don't want to be a dad, go on. Please like and share this video. This is the realest message I think I've ever said in 2 years. But we're dealing with women that are broken, and children are their strength. So they don't care about you. So to my black men who've abandoned your children because you wasn't ready to be a daddy, or you wasn't ready to step up and be the man that you know your father can never be, that karma is coming back on you. And see, that's the thing. We don't know when karma comes. I'm 27. My father was not there. But guess what? Every day that he wakes up, let me rephrase that. I was so mad that my father was not there in my life. I was upset. Very upset. But as I get older, I can't be upset. That's what he got to deal with. And then you know what God told me? Don't be upset. Because every day that your daddy wake up, I'll whoop his ass. My ancestors whooped their ass. So ladies, don't chase no man that don't want you. Don't worry about it. If he left you and your child, let him go. But don't hold on to that pain from that man. Because what you're going to do is reap his karma and live in a world of mental imprisonment. And that's what men do to us. They put us in mental imprisonment. And you know why? Because they're living in a world of mental imprisonment. So you say you love that man, you'll do anything for that man. He's giving you the same energy that he has. Brokenness, mental imprisonment, fear, bondage. Let it go. So to my women, if you're holding on any pain of a man, let it go. Please let it go. Free yourself from this burden. Free yourself from the pain. Because you're going to take on his karma. You've attached yourself to that man's energy. So what you got to understand, ladies, when you attach yourself to a toxic, dead situation, God going to give you 10 times the karma that was intended for him. I know that hurts what I just said. I'm going to say it one more time. Ladies, if you still holding on to pain that a man has caused you, that's been gone, let it go. Because you're going to take on his karma. That's how karma works. What goes up, so below. It's both ways. You got to, like my cousin just said, both ways. You got to understand. Karma plays both ways. And I think in society, we've got it confused. We think because the man left us, karma's going to come to him. But you still attached. You still deal with this man. Let it go. Because all you're going to get is the same karma that he has intended for him. But because you know better, you didn't listen to God and let go, he's going to give it to you worse than he gave it to that man. And this is why we see women that are single parents. This is why we see broken women, but you see the man cheating with all these other women. He's done used and abused you. And now he's on to the next. But you still holding on to him and his karma. So now God's about to tear your ass down 10 times harder. Men, you're pathetic today. And I love you, but you're pathetic. You're so lost. Come back to Mother Earth. Reconnect with the source of life and shed the devil. Father's Day, these holidays, I don't celebrate them. I don't. But happy Father's Day to the men. And men, if this message touched you, go out and correct your wrongs. At this time, it's time. I see no men in America right now, little boys that's dressed with a woman as a skirt. And you women chase these thugs with these big banks of money and this and that, but don't have no education on financial literacy, that has no generational wealth. All he got is big houses, these nice cars, but nothing to show for it. Women, you're dumb, wake up. Men, you're dumb, wake up. It's time to wake up. I love you on today, and I send you healing light. May this message have touched a man, and may this message have touched the souls of a woman. But men, it's time to heal. Don't be in situations that mean you no good. Sometimes you got to be by yourself to really connect with God. Anything that God does, it starts in the darkness. So men, it's time to grow up. Get in the community. Versus police your own community. Take back your community. That's your block. Take it back. Protect and serve, man. Nurture. These men, women, it's time. I'm going to get into my cards. That's all I have for spirit on today. I had to get that out. I had to get that out. It had to come out like that. I hope it touched the souls of a man. I really do. Can't help but say it again. The pain that your father has caused you, men, let it go. Because as a woman, we see it. We see the brokenness. We see all that. And to all you hustlers and drug dealers, you ain't nothing but a bust. Y'all better get your minds right. You better understand. You are the target. Understand that. Take back your masculine energy. Because all I see is a bunch of boys in feminine energy. Grow up. Be the man that God placed you to be on this earth. Be the God that you are. Because y'all vibrating real low right now. And to the women that's in these marriages with men that you know ain't no man, leave that marriage. Learn how to be by yourself. That's a problem. Sometimes y'all feel like you gotta have somebody right there. No, you don't. Deal with yourself before you try to deal with somebody. Stop chasing these no good men. Because all you're gonna do is get the same recycled men. And that's what I'm hearing Spirit say. Somebody's dealing with the same cycle of men. Because you ain't learned the lesson that God's trying to show you. Same thing with men. Why do I keep getting stuck with these crazy women? Because you ain't healed the toxicity within yourself yet. Or why can't I get a woman that's going to love me? Why can't she talk to me? Because you don't know how to talk to a woman yourself. It's okay to show emotion without being feminine. Man, you better wake up. You better wake up. This ain't cute. This is not cute. We were gods and goddesses. But y'all peasants right now. This ain't no holiday. Father's Day, what? Step up and be a father. Understand that money means nothing. To all of the fathers out there, that all you do is show your children love with money or materialistic things, that means nothing. Stop favoritizing certain children, only dealing with certain children. Don't do that. Learn how to redefine the definition of love. What is love to you in one word? One word. What is love? What is love to you? I dealt with that. My father, I'm very spoiled. Let me say that. Very spoiled. I'm thankful for my dad. But I'm also thankful that me and my grandfather have recently been able to sit down and I was able to express to him, I didn't care about none of that. I didn't care about the things that you could do for me. I just wanted my grandfather to be there for me emotionally. I've held on to so much pain that my grandfather's caused, but then I had to ask God for forgiveness because my grandfather didn't even know love himself because his father wasn't there. And I love my grandfather so much more now that I'm older and I'm now a woman to understand. That's all he knew. So forgive. Never forget, but forgive. We're living in times where generational curses are powerful and we don't know how it's going to affect the next generation. Break free. All of my uncles that's watching this, go sit down with your children. That's what I encourage you all to do today. Sit down with your family and talk about the things that you've never been able to talk about. Sit down with your father, your uncle, your aunt, whoever, and talk about the things that you wish you could have had. Redefine love. That's what me and my grandfather are doing. Redefining love. And it's amazing what we can create. Let go of the past, move on, and embrace your new beginnings. I'm trying to raise my G's to gents. Got you, but you gotta want to have yourself. Spirit, what messages do you have on today? Spirit, as I travel to this light, may you protect me. May this message resonate with somebody. This is just a daily read, a message for today. What is the message for today? What is the message for today, Spirit? What is the message on today? 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 All right. Let's see what we got here. I like this. There's somebody watching this, and you've recently found yourself in turmoil, arguments, fights, disagreements, but there's somebody that has gotten into it with a group of people, and this is number 5, so it's 5 people, or 5 situations that needs to be judged. You've been confused by different things. As you can see, he's dark, but look at all these illusions. Don't get caught up in the world. This message is for somebody that's caught up in the world. You're starting to realize that life has been illuminated for you. You're starting to, like I said, sometimes we have such tunnel vision, we forget what's going on around us. This is what's happening. You're starting to see everything that you've been doing wrong. Materialistic things, all of that. It's taking you over. And because of that and the things that you've been battling and going through, sleepless nights, fear, depression, anxiety, something that you're holding on to and you won't let it go, and it's kept you up at night. Somebody's about to communicate with somebody. They realized that they was caught up in materialistic things, the outside world. They couldn't even see all of the evil works that's been done. But now they've had realization of all of these things. And because you've realized it, it's kept you up late at night. But feuding, this confusion, this situation's about to get judged. Whoever this is getting in differences with all these people, it all happens for a reason. See, you started off arguing and fighting with people. Look at this. It's disagreements within people. So somebody's been getting into some very crazy situations with people. Now, you're starting to see what's really going on in life. And it's keeping you up. This is God that got you up at night. Whoever this is, you're dealing with situations and you're wondering, why is this happening to me? Or what is going on? Where is all of this coming from? When God is about to bless you, He'll test your strength and your faith. And He'll cause a world of hell to happen just for you to see who He really is. So to whoever this man, all this pain, all this turmoil that you've been going through, God is putting you through it for a reason. Those sleepless nights that you've been having, because it's a man watching this, and you've been having sleepless nights. Those sleepless nights that you've been having, it's almost over with. It's almost done. When you're up late at night, because it's a man watching this. You staying up late at night. Something's got you in fear. Or something you're worried about. Give it to God. But when you get up at night, to my black men, because this message is for a man. Look at this. That's a man. He's caught up in everything. Look at all these cups. But it's cups of negativity. A woman has hurt you. It could be your mother. I'm hearing spirit say mother. Look at this. Accolades. Look at the snakes. You got people that don't mean you no good. The devil. Money. Certain things. To this man, God has now shown you. Somebody's been revealed. That's what I'm hearing. Revelation. Somebody's been having revelations, epiphanies. Late at night, you stay up and you think about this. But you don't know what to do. Hold on strong, because the end result is a happy family. Look at that. Look at how this reading ends. A happy family. Peace, love, light. I'm also hearing somebody's dealing with a situation with a person they don't want to be in, but they don't know how to go. Get up and go. Get out of that situation. Because that situation has caused you nothing but issues with people, blindsided by what you're doing, and staying up late at night. Come out of it. To this man, whoever, if this message is for you, it's time for you to isolate yourself by yourself. It's time to be by yourself and work on some shadow work. Once you work on yourself and you listen to what God is trying to show you late at night, open up your Bibles. Black men who I'm hearing somebody's been wanting to read the Bible, but they won't open it. Open that Bible. When you're up late at night, or if you was a hustler and you out in them streets, keep a Bible in your car. That's your protection. Open it up. Read a scripture. Just open your Bible and read a scripture. Tap into what Spirit is trying to reveal to you. A happy home, a happy life is what you're manifesting. But as soon as you come out of fear from everything that has kept you in bondage for so long, you can have the happy endings because it's here. It's waiting on you. But you're in a situation with a person that means you no good. And because you have chose to deal with this person, this is why you've been in such a state of hell. Come out. Come out of it. Come out of it. Come out. Now I'm going to do an oracle read. An oracle read is messages from the ancestors. Remember that new ancestors deck that I told y'all? I'm about to open that up. And we're going to see what the ancestors say. Bury me in the ocean with my ancestors. for they knew that death was better than bondage. To all of my ancestors, I give you praise, I give you love, peace, and light. May this video that I did today, may it heal 7 generations before me. And may it heal the men in 7 generations after me. May the messages that I sent, may it reach the heavens. And may my heart be healed from all pain. I'm going to read you an ancestors reading. Ancestors, what messages are you trying to send at this time to the people? What messages are you trying to send to the people at this time? To the ancestors, I love you and I support you. All right, let's see what messages you have. Spirit, what messages do you have? Ooh, wee. All right, they come out now. One more. There we go. All right. Yep, look at there. First card up. Have courage. Have courage, men, to know that you can stand strong. Have the strength and the power to stand strong in all that you may face. Have the courage to know that you can make it through whatever that you go through. And have the courage to know that your ancestors, there are 3 powerful men that got your back that has passed along. You know who these men are. Have the courage to know that you have a force that you can't see that's leading and guiding you. Respect your physical body. Some of you love to be outside in the street so much. It's time to rest, rejuvenate, relax. There's a message at home that's waiting on you. Some of you abandoned home. Go back to home. Whatever home is for you. Rejuvenate, recharge your spirit. To my men, get outside and nature. Water, it's a man watching this. You have a peace of mind at the water. Some man, you love the water, nature, the mountains. Go to your favorite place and get that healing. Connect with the earth spirits and see what they tell you. And last but not least, to my men, tune in to what God is trying to tell you at this time. God has been talking to some of you men. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. Tap in to the spirits of what God is leading you to do. Stick to the intuitive messages that you are getting. And always remember that first thought is the right thought. Connect with God at this time. You can see he's traveling and it's like he's stopped because he just doesn't know where am I going? What am I doing? This is how some man is feeling. Where am I going? What am I doing? You feel like it's just you and you have nobody. You're the cause of this. Tap in and connect to what God is trying to tell you at this time. Tap in, tune in and connect. Connect to God. God will give you all the answers that you need. Just listen at this time. That is my message on today, on this Father's Day. I love each and every one of you. To my men, everything I said, it was to not hurt your feelings, but it was to wake you up. Wake up. Heal yourself. Be the best father that you can be. Be a father better than your father ever was, even if you wasn't raised by a man. Have the courage to take all of that pain and turn it into strength and be the best dad that you can be. love you. Peace, love, and light. And may you receive this healing vibrations that I sent to your heart at this time. I love you. Islam.